Bhutan is a tiny country nestled high in the Himalayas, relatively untouched by the rest of the world. It has been described as the closest to utopia that you may find anywhere in the world. In November 2019, I was lucky enough to visit. And here is what I learned. As soon as I stepped off the plane, it was clear that there was something special about this place. It may have been the altitude talking, but Bhutan felt serene, comforting, and just a little bit magical. And so it follows that my first lesson was in contentment.
Yeah, definitely.
The people I met in Bhutan exuded such ease and such genuine happiness that I couldn't help but feel at home there. It's like the whole country is built on happiness, which it kind of is.
Gross national happiness it was introduced by our fourth king, Jimmy Singye Wancho, in 1972. What we believe is we focus in GNH rather than GDP, gross domestic product. Because every time in the annual year we will have a survey. At the last question it will be asked is, are you happy? If you are not happy, do we have such specific question again, how many from family, how many members are working, if we are not enough with that money, and if we don't have any land, so they will fix a meeting with the king. So now after that king himself, he will meet with us and he will help personally.
It's this focus on well-being that sets Bhutan apart from other countries. And while it's not perfect, GNH seems to allow people to enjoy life more and to focus on aspects of their lives beyond merely the material. This gives Bhutan a great sense of fun, and we were lucky enough to experience this firsthand at the Jambe Lakang Drup Festival in Bumthang. The second thing I learned in Bhutan was about kindness. In such a small country, every action matters, and kindness is basically the glue that holds Bhutanese society together.
People, they are happy over here. Even in the community, we stayed very close together. It's like a clustered settlement. So everyone, they happy to be helping each other. So they're really good to each other. So we are always helped by king. All the education and all the schooling are free, which is provided by our king.
I found kindness everywhere in Bhutan. In Mr. Kado teaching us archery, in a stranger opening up their home to feed hungry tourists, and in Tandon carrying my bag up to the tiger's nest. Everywhere I turned, I was met with kindness. So I guess what I've tried to take home is the will to be kinder to myself as well as kinder to others. And I think that's a really valuable lesson. I think my final and most important takeaway from Bhutan was about connection, both with people and with nature. This trip reminded me of my love for the outdoors and how important it is to care for the earth. People here seem to understand how vital being in nature is to our well-being, but also how to protect it. And honestly, the whole experience was so restorative for me. Even more than this, the trip helped me to understand the importance of genuine human connection. I met the most incredible people in Bhutan. And to Tandon, Mr. Kado, Chencho, Kinley, Amanda, PK, Chun, and all of the other incredible people I met on this journey, all I can say is thank you. This trip has shown me that the world is big and exciting and full of good and interesting people. It helped me to see that we are all connected and that at a fundamental level, we all strive for the same things. I can't make anyone understand how much this trip changed my life. All I can encourage you to do is get out into the world, meet new people, and share your happiness. Oh yeah, and visit Bhutan once in your lifetime.